you? Spawn. You sent me to hell, Jason. I'm here to return the favor. I'm feeling strange, drowned in the grave. All alone, I rot in my own skin. So see as I say, a choking restraint. The perfect flame lays down my own name. Hell's rising. Hell's rising. The stars remain, a deeper to see. A blood field, blind and response. From here I cling to the ones that remain. Exile without reason. The time to catch the feelings we feel this. Like someone is clipped to blow. We're building the power, strengthening the arm. And building the wall. Welcome to your demonstration.
I almost didn't bring us in live there. I was just kind of spacing out. But, I forgot. Hold on a second. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Now we're rocking and rolling. The Spawn review is back. It's been a couple weeks, but here we are. Let's go.
We're back. What's up, nerds?
We're back. Hit the sack.
With
Do some
Zack.
crack. With Zack. What's going on, guys? I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a little bit.
Doing good,
Fill me
baby.
in, fill me in.
Trying to finish up Type 1. Getting ready for some vacation time and, doing well, man. Miss you guys. Miss the chat. Chat, I miss you. Not you, but you. I see you.
Not you, but you and you and you and you.
Mm-hmm.
I want to just be the first on the show to say shout out to Spawn fans that are in the house.
Ooh.
Zack, did you catch that on the last show? You weren't here, were you?
I didn't. I couldn't mention, man. I caught it on the last show.
The chat now has a new name for the Spawn review. It's the Spawn fans. Thanks to Mo Biggs and everybody else that thought that we couldn't pronounce it. They're like, we're going to give you a name that you can't pronounce, and no one hold.
Learn how to spell it.
I ain't doing that.
As soon as they were,
They're asking for too much.
Pronounce it throughout the whole channel.
As soon as they showed how to actually pronounce it, now it is. So now you're stuck with it. Now you guys are stuck with it. Sorry about that. I want to go with Hellions. I thought that would have been cool, but Spawnco fans is what we are. So shout out to the Spawnco fans in the chat. Let everybody know that we're live. Share the stream out to wherever you're at. X, YouTube. Go into other people's shows that are live right now. If you're a mod, drop it in there. You say you go and check out the Spawn review that's live right now. If they get pissed, you tell them to go talk to us because it's okay. We'll tell them it's all right. That's what we do. That's what we do. Hit the like button, subscribe, do all the good things that we need around here to grow this channel. And I don't think YouTube is pissed at me anymore. I got hit live on the Ronan Joe show. They took the channel down or the stream down for a second.
What'd you do? Allegedly.
I was doing a tribute to Hulk Hogan, and I was watching just like 2 minutes of a match in WWE. I'm assuming is the ones that hit me with it because the stream went down like that, almost like within 30 seconds. I popped it up. I got email and all that kind of stuff, so I had to take it down, and eventually the stream came back on, and it is what it is. But then they blocked the episodes, so you can't even watch it now.
Really?
Yeah, and I didn't feel like fighting it,
So Vince McMahon can pack some chick shit.
Oh,
but you can't like honor an icon.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, like this one time when everybody's honoring you, an icon, you couldn't just let that shit go.
Right.
Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. But I think we're good. Let's say hi to the chat real quick. Let me bring you guys up here. You guys are talking in the chat. I like it. I like to see it.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Let me bring you up on the screen so we can all see. But we got Mo Biggs as the number one. Look at that.
That's what I do.
I think it's the first time I've seen him as number one, first or second. But that means he's number one in the chat, number one in our hearts. That makes you my friend.
You're number one.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mo. What? I finished the drawer.
What do you want me to do, kiss you? Well, then go on, put it over there.
Hey, what you do in your own house is on you, man.
I
Don't judge me
fucking
here.
love the Three Stooges, dude. That shit is awesome.
Hell yeah, let's go. Rick Saylor, member of the channel, is in the house.
What's up,
He is the
brother?
first member in the chat, so you know first members get this.
Oh my God! I'm sorry! I can't stop coming! I'm sorry! Oh, it feels so good!
It feels so good to have the members in the chat with us. Also, Rick, can't get out of the chat and out of the stream without playing this.
Common thread in all of my failed schemes is human stupidity. People are just too stupid to accept me as their leader.
100% facts. 100% facts. Let's go. We
Nice.
also have Steve in the house. It says, good evening, good people. Good evening to you.
How are you?
Good to see you, man.
Mhm.
That dude does some good work. Everybody follow him on X,
Yeah.
on Instagram. Always putting out some good inks, good art.
He is
Give him a follow.
crazy good. Yo, he makes me
Yeah.
sick. Like he makes
Yes,
me
he is
sick.
part of our sick list.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And that's
Which
the
we-
biggest form of flattery you can give anyone. It's no disrespect. It's nothing but love on our end.
Artists that make us sick. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? We got Mark Penguin in the house. Is Brett motherfucking Booth.
So, Mr. Penguin, a penguin is a bird that cannot fly. I am a man. I have a name.
And his name is Mark Penguin. Let's go. Mo Big says, hail Sean, and I guess Zach.
Nice.
know, so-
The fuck? Where did you say that? What the
It says
fuck
it right
is-
here. It says it right there.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So, that's what it is. Just
Yeah, that's how it is.
gotta take it. Gotta take it. Dennis Kelly's in the house. Says, what's up, Joe, Sean, Zach, and the chat.
What's up, Dennis?
Speaking of talent, Dennis Kelly is another talented colorist that's in the
Mhm,
chat
mhm.
doing his thing. Great to have all the talented people in here with us tonight. Here on the Steadfast.
Nice.
What's going on, brother? Good to see you, as well as
How are you?
Prater 7. What's up?
Like that.
Hell yeah. We got some good names in the chat tonight. We got Pizza. Haven't seen you in a little bit.
What's up, pizza?
Glad that you're here. Hope you're doing
That's
well.
such a goofy name. Be like, yo, pizza, what's up?
Well, it's
Oh,
because
what's
I
his name?
can't,
Hey, yo,
I can't-
pizza.
I can't pronounce his. Look, we
Yo,
had
stop
this whole
fucking with
thing.
our people.
Yeah, come on, Zach. This is you just chill. We had this
Yeah.
whole thing for months trying
Like
to pronounce
years.
this dude's name. Yeah, and eventually he was like, "Dude, just call me Pizza." I was like, "That's a
Yeah.
lot better." So that's what we're gonna do. You know, Pizza it is. Michael Pritchard's in the house. Says, "Oh, yes, to you, my friend. Good to see you."
Oh, yeah,
Good to
no,
see you.
no,
What-
no, no. Adios, adios, adios.
All right, let's bring the music down. Let's get serious for a second. Let's dive into this.
Just a second.
Just a second. Oh, look at that. Black Spiders is in the house as well.
What's
What up, my
up?
dudes? What up with you, man? Good
How
to
you
see you. We are looking at issue 367 tonight. Did I
Yes.
spell, yeah, I spelled that right.
I think so.
I have been trying to catch up. I went on vacation,
Mhm.
and ever since I've been back from vacation, it's been really hard to get back into the schedule of everything, and then also get back in the schedule of all the comics and stuff. My pull list at my local comic shop
Gosh.
is getting really big because I haven't been in there in like a month and a half. And I got an email today about the new stuff that's coming out tomorrow, like Medieval Spawn and some other stuff. And I'm just like, shit, when I go in there, it's gonna be like $200.
Oh, I gotta
books I
catch
gotta
up on
catch up.
that.
I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do it all at once. So,
Yeah.
but I was able to go and grab the digital versions of Spawn 367, Kurt Shirley Johnson 2, which we will look at next week, and then the new
No. Oh wait, yeah,
Oh,
you.
no,
will.
no.
I will. No, you will. I will.
Oh, well, we might. Yeah, if
Yeah,
Sean's
yeah.
not, it depends. If Zach's, I mean, I'm not gonna do it by myself. Like the show is
True,
boring by myself.
I don't say that.
So if Zach's down to do it, I'll do it. Otherwise, we'll see. But then the new Batman came out, 161. So we're gonna cover
Yes.
that at some point soon. So I'm trying to catch up with this channel and everything as well. Been very busy. I've been working on Reaper Destroyer, knocking it out of the park. Been having a blast drawing that book, Reaper Destroyer issue 2. By the way, sign up sheet is live. Go sign up for it. I'm gonna drop that in the chat actually. Copy, drop it in the chat. If I have any mods, put it in there for me before I do it. Let's see how fast you guys are. I can't spell, so I got
Rick
do
done
it.
did it.
He already did it.
He done did it.
Did he?
I seen it.
Oh, well, shit, Rick. You are the man.
Duh.
I'll still drop it in there, and then
There
I'll
you
pin it up
go.
at the top. Sign up for this book, everybody. Reaper Destroyer issue 2. We are going to. My goal is to try to get 1,000 signups. We're a quarter of the way there, so let's get rolling on that. Tell everybody about it. Michael Pritchard says, "Have you?" What was that, Zach?
I said that's hella impressive.
Yeah, well, we haven't got there yet. That's where we want to get. It's where we want to get. So it's a big goal. Let's put big goals on it. Let's not hold back. We're not pussyfooting around anymore. Let's go.
It's don't be a bum. Back Destroyer Reaper. Like
what?
No.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Zach. Welcome back.
Smoke more weed, Zach. Smoke more weed.
You can always tell how much Zach has smoked by the way he comes into the beginning of the show.
He's like the snozberries. Tastes like snozberries.
Michael Bridger says, "Have you seen the sneak peek of Spawn Dark Ages by Liam Sharp yet? Holy Testicle Tuesday!" That's all I can say. I haven't seen the sneak peek of it, but I have seen art that has been leaked out there on either his Facebook or wherever it was when it came out. I saw it and I was like, yes, we are going to get that when that comes out. We're definitely, because that looks absolutely amazing. That is going to be like one of the best looking books of this year. Destroyer Reefer. I like that.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. All right. Issue 367. Actually, before we start, we have a new name on the leaderboard, everybody. Christopher Bouchard won last night or 2 nights ago on the Ronan Joe show, and he was officially added to the leaderboard. Oh, why'd I use that one? I used a different one. Now it looks all weird. Okay, I gotta go change that. I'll change that at some point. Mo Biggs is still leading the pack, though, with 4 wins, followed by Rick Saylor. Hail the Lore, and then Twisted Dreams, Michael Pritchard, and Christopher Bouchard are all sitting at 1 win. You guys know what we're doing with this by now. If you see in the YouTube chat, there are numbers and their crowns and their colors by people's names. That keeps track of the top contributors of the show. If you end the show at the number 1 spot, you go on the leaderboard. We tally up all your wins, and at the end of the year, we're going to do something fun for you guys.
When you look at that, what do you see?
Of the leaderboard?
Yeah, when you look at that, what do you see?
I see that the 1-1 I use is the wrong font, so that kind of ticks me off.
Yeah.
What else do you see?
I see 6 and 6.
Okay. Oh shit! Look at that.
Right? Yeah.
Wow. Nice. Is it symbolism? I don't know.
I just put numbers together. I'm like,
I like that.
Look at that. What does it mean?
But yeah, get on the leaderboard and we'll do something at the end of the year for everybody, or not everybody, but the leader. It'll be fun.
Somebody.
Zach will do it. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, Zach's going to do it. I'm just. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Yes, and Ozzy Osbourne. Facts. Lost 2 major icons over the last week, and Ryan Sandberg died too. Old Cubs pitcher.
Yeah, I saw that. Sad.
Way the other day. So we got celebrities dropping like flies, man. It's sad. A lot of people from our youth. It's crazy. Why is it? House says, "Hey guys, stop by to say, got my 366 in the mail, so I'm behind a bit, not spoiling it for myself." All right, brother, appreciate you.
Spawn's in it.
Yeah, spoilers. Spawn's there. Read it up. Join us next week, or just catch us afterwards. But tonight's a good issue. We're gonna talk about that here in a second. So let me bring this up. Issue 367. Here we go. Let's dive into this. Beauty. I have to say, a little disappointed. Zach has not read this yet.
Not my fault.
I'm pretty sure it's your fault.
What the fuck? It's not my fault.
That's valid.
Leader. Yeah, I know it's a design thing, it looks cool, so I put it in there, right? It was like leaderboard, but whatever, man. I don't have to answer to you, Mo, but I will. I'm sorry, Mo.
Top dick board.
Maybe we'll change it to the top dick. Yeah, unless we get a female winning.
Well, no, we just had this conversation. It's 2025.
That's true. 2025, right?
Last thing I need to hear is, "Oh my god, that's like so offensive." Maybe like that. Like
there are no more lines. Sheldon Martin's in the house. Says, "I see tree dudes."
How you do?
I like that too. Welcome, Sheldon.
Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
Yes. Yes, it is. Let's go. Reading take a lot of energy. That's true. Cock on top. Now, dude, I like that. Little Dr.
Okay.
Seuss there. Cock on top.
Let's go.
Might have to change the leaderboard to that. That's okay. Okay. You guys are selling me. Okay. Shake my head hasn't read it yet. I know Zach is dropping the ball, man. Twisted Dreams isn't in the house, but if he was, I would definitely play this.
Notes. The extraction theory papers. Am I the only one who did the read?
We are
Clearly.
or
Yeah.
obviously Zach isn't. So
Oh, get
Spawn-
the fuck out of here. It's not my fault, though. Like, the comic shop didn't put the right Spawn book in my box. So whose fault is it? Like,
He's like, yo, he's like, aren't we here for Secret Wars?
I do have to Secret Wars.
He's like, I like secrets. Sorry.
I do have to edit this because it's 366, not 367. I knew I was going to do that.
Oh.
Why do I have an echo? Why do I have an echo? There we go.
Sean, why did you make that sound, bro?
I don't know.
Oh.
You're a horrible influence.
I can't change the can't change the title live. Well, that's stupid.
We're in the future.
All right, I will change that when I get a chance. 366. I'm sorry, everybody. It's been a while. 366, not 367. So we're gonna go through it for the first time now. Someone had deja vu when doing this cover. Thank you for bringing that up, Dennis. This is the third time they've used this image. They just changed it up a little bit.
Yo, hit up Brett and see what they're doing. Are they just re-inking the cover like his pencils?
Well, yeah, because this was inked by Daniel Reyes. Not
Yeah.
well, was the other ones? I can't remember because when he got his powers back, this was the cover they used, except his hand, his right hand was a little different. It was, I think, almost like holding up something, like a power or whatever. But they've done this whole stance. They've done this 3 times now. This is the third time they've done this in the last, I don't know, 5 months or so, which is fine. It looks cool, but it's kind of odd that they keep redoing the same cover.
Yeah, like what if you're like not smart like us and like, oh, I got this issue already, and
You
don't look at
gotta
the
be
number.
smart like us. Yeah. Let's see. That's right, Zach. Do you read the comic the whole show is about? Yeah. Do not read the comic the whole show is about.
Jesus
Zach, spoiler.
Christ.
Zach won't take responsibility. That's a good point. Zach is gunning for a promotion at the Excuses Factory. Luis Sanchez. Welcome to the show.
Sanchez. How you
Says, been
doing?
waiting for the show since the issue came out. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, my friend. That's what I like to hear.
He's gonna be slipper slope. Let's go.
Yeah. Sean and I will give good commentary on this. Zach's just here to,
Make
I don't know
cat
why he's even
noises.
here tonight. Yeah.
you know. All right. So I did read the Spawn comic that they did mix up in my box. So I'm
Here
get
comes,
to,
yeah.
I get to add a.
Here comes the
fucking
excuses.
Here you go. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to find a way to validate myself in the way that this dream makes sense to me. So like,
It's
I'm
the
trying.
facility facts, whatever the fuck you call it, of issue 1. You got it for
I-
$1. He's like, so this guy died and went to hell for his broad. Like, there was this fat guy in there. I don't know. It looked cool.
Dennis Kelly says the gargoyle and the arm are different. Yeah, they tweaked it just a little bit, but the pose is absolutely the same. It's interesting that they keep. I don't know. There's got to be a method behind it.
I hope
Because
Brett's
everybody's
getting
knows.
paid for
it just has.
It better be.
It's like I feel like this is the comic book equivalency to like being fucking late. Like for example, when you're playing video games, right? Like let's say playing Titanfall, and then Titanfall 2 comes out, and they just start. It's they're like. They start making that game. There's some problems with it, so they have to add some patches to it. Then Titanfall 3 is basically Titanfall 2, right? With minor differences. You're like, what the fuck? I'm playing the same game.
Never
And
played
I
it.
feel like
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, like, basically, when you're paying for the next game and it's the same game as the previous game that you played, where you can tell that the video game company just kind of like half-assed that shit, right? They're
It's like
"Oh,
Hangover
well,
1 and Hangover 2.
Yeah,
You
it's like
know?
they won't be able to tell the fucking difference. Like,
Yeah,
and then
same
like,
movie.
yeah, Tommy Farmer's like, oh, just no, you move the arm.
You know, we're all thirsty though for
like, they won't tell
we're
the
all
difference.
thirsty for Brett Booth covers.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to complain because he's on the main book. So I'm excited
Yeah,
about
but
that. All right, so jumping back in here at the end of 365, we got this kaiju monster coming through, destroying everything. All of the actors are falling in place here. You've got the angels coming in to help out Spawn and all them, but they're not getting along. You've got what was his name? Taylor
Mhm.
jumping in, showing now he's got superpowers. You got Haunts here, and then this guy shows up at the very end of the last issue, and I have no idea who the hell he is. This elephant guy.
Well, he's from I think it was called Total Chaos line of toys, but he was also in Curse of Spawn.
Okay, yeah, I remember you saying that. This is the first time I'd seen him. Was the last issue though.
Right.
Interesting though. I mean, it's cool when you do. What was it, anthropomorphic? Is that what you say? You know, when you're talking about
Yeah.
I thought it was anthropomorphic.
animal. What is it?
I thought it was anthropomorphic.
That's probably what it is.
Sure.
I can't pronounce anything, dude.
But hey, listen, man, my word is like
Perfect.
worth this much right now.
You know,
it's cool because like he's bringing out characters from like left field where you're like, I did not expect this.
yes.
You know, like his whole catalog where it's like, all right, give it to me.
He was giving it.
Mo Big said he could have made the same point with Madden, but too many people would get the reference. Yeah, I get that.
Oh yeah, why did I like overcomplicate my explanation? I could have just fucking said that.
He's like, let me give you a very obscure reference that nobody's really gonna get. Good job, Zach.
Harder for myself. Like, god damn it, I'm trying.
Black Spider says, I love fighting elephants. Yeah, it's a cool design, cool character.
Yeah, man.
And like Sean was saying, like one of the things I like about this Spawn run is the fact that we are getting so many different characters, almost too much to a point because they don't really follow up on some of them. You know, like not Angela. Where the hell did she go? You know,
right? Where is
Lyra?
that
We haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah.
She's got to pop up at some point. But I was actually really digging that character, and she just kind of completely disappeared.
Yeah.
Her angel dad, and you know the angel. What was the cybernetic angels? You know,
Yo,
there's a lot of characters we haven't.
The one guy.
Yeah, that one dude.
Yeah.
Jason Wynn's guy.
Yeah.
The sniper guy. I can never remember his name. What?
You know what'd be fucking crazy? The fact that
Tell me about it.
If Todd was able to pull off like the fucking impossible, like Spider-Man showing up in Civil War when everyone thought that there's no way because Sony had the rights to it kind of situation where he goes. Yeah,
right.
Like Angela makes a fucking appearance back into the Spawn.
I mean, that would be the impossible.
Yeah, would be
right. I would have been like, oh shit, like this is insane.
Michael Pritchard says Battle Beast needs to fight this elephant. That would be interesting because
be
I still don't really know how powerful this elephant character is. We see a little bit in this issue, but as far as his power set, I'm not sure. So he comes in, and I do like the dialogue here. He's like, gods have tried to conquer this planet hundreds of times in the past, which is an interesting statement there by Todd McFarlane. You know, to say that this is a planet trying to be conquered by the gods that has been happening for forever. And failed every single time. I promise you they will fail this time too. We're better than them and always will be. This is pretty cocky.
That's pretty deep. That's pretty good writing, actually.
They're weak and they won't accept that. My own thing is like, well, they're gods. How weak are they? But it's cool. You know, I don't know this character. He comes in quoting philosophy. We got Peter Orchard in the house. What's going on, man?
What's up? How you doing?
Everybody go check out his channel and Bionic Bros channel. They do really good content over there, fun shows. They're hanging out, good stuff. Make sure you sub to their channels. Peter, you are a mod in here. If you want, drop a link to your channel and Bionic Bros channel as well. Let's do it. Todd was recently talking about making a statue of Angela. Really? Wow. So maybe he could get her back in the comic. Interesting.
Dude, I am going to shipwrecks if hell hath arisen. Like,
dude,
issue 375 or some goofy ass shit. And next thing you know, like Angela is like the right hand man to God in this fucking heaven hell battle. Like I'd be like, where it would be going down, boiling down to Angela and Spawn at the end of the day. I would have been like, oh my god.
If Todd could pull that off with Neil Gaiman,
Oh my god.
somehow bury the hatchet or whatever that whole thing is and get her back for some kind of cameo, that would be huge.
He's like, Neil, I'll pay for your weird, freaky fetish court fees if you just let me get Angela back for this shit.
That's a great point. He could utilize that entire thing, but like, hey, you need money, probably. Why don't you let me buy Angela back?
Oh,
for
dude,
pennies on the dollar.
Dude, you're fucking right. You're absolutely.
I'm always right.
I totally forgot about the shit that's been going on about him. Like, I'm like, dude, that'd be crazy, and that'd be a fucking boss move for Todd. He's like, yeah, if he did some shit like that, he'd be like, yo, Todd. The next thing he's got to do, he's got to wait till he goes after the mob boss, like Tony Zuko, the baseball player, so he can get that character back in. Oh my god,
do it, Todd. Sojourner Sunrise is in the house, says, Wanda, good to have you here, man. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet. I don't think I've seen that name in the chat before.
That's why we haven't seen a Spawn movie. He's like, I'm gonna wait till they all fuck up, and I'll be there. I will. I will be.
That could be. We're gonna find out. So it says, Taylor, you remember what I told you? And Taylor says, yeah, stay in the blind spots and don't fly too close. And Haunt's just like, what? Wait a minute. What is going on, guys? You guys show up out of nowhere and now you're taking over the planning and everything. And then he's like, and who exactly are you? And he's like, someone with powers that can help save innocent lives. So I'm just like you. Thanks to Taylor, I'm free from my prison. But that's a story for another time. Jesus. That is good writing because it sets up a really big mystery with this character. I want to know more about him. There's obviously more there, and we don't know a damn thing about him.
Not a fan of the dialogue on that one. That's so
whatever, dude.
I'm sorry. That's fucking cheesy, man. That's really
how is that cheesy? The first part or the second part?
I'm just like you, a man with powers, but
a pachyderm.
I won't get into that. Like, as this fucking giant, humongous fuck is like destroying half the planet. Like,
but he's already destroyed a lot of shit. What's a little bit more?
But that's what I'm saying. He's sitting there fucking up everything. And this fucking elephant's like, yeah, I'm like you. I got powers, but that's a story for another time. Come on,
look,
team, let's go.
If they wanted to stop this monster,
what's that even mean?
Come on. We all know that's the kind of like shit that Super Friends would say. Like,
okay, I will give you that. I will give you that first line, but that second line says, free me from my prison, but that's a story for another time. I like that.
Yeah.
This guy is like the way he talks is a little bit poetic, like he's
dude,
I don't know,
it sounds like dialogue I would read in a Soul Calibur video game.
I have no idea what that is.
How the
stop quoting video games, man. I don't know that shit. Michael Pritchard says, Sean, you do the Todd. Read that. You do the Todd.
Bud. Bud. I got a copy of the M Sonntag. Sorry. Hold on.
No, do it again. Yeah, do it again.
Hey, Bud. Bud. Wait, I need to be on the phone. Hey, Bud. Bud. I got a copy of the Epstein list. How about you send Angela back, eh? No harm, no foul, Bud. Okay. Passport. And noodle it out.
That's a story for another time. Is overused. Yes, but it's classic. Overused, but I love it, especially in basketball. Or it was that was a long time ago. That's what it was.
Basketball. It's called
basketball, man.
What?
That was a
Sean, can you tell him what the fuck I'm talking about, please?
No, because he's gonna be like, you boomers. Like, you had a blockbuster, meow, and we're gonna be like, oh god.
Why is Zach even on the show? That's a story for another time. Mopix, I love it. That's a perfect comic line, Zach. Yes, it is. All right. Stop acting stupid is what this pachyderm says, and he says it right there. He says, "I'm on your." He's like literally saying, "I'm on your side. Stop acting stupid, Zach." He says it right there. Look it. See, he's responding to you right here. Boom. Right here. Yeah.
No, I'm following because keep going.
So if you remember the last issue, Spawn was actually injected and put into that creature's chest. Remember when he grabbed Spawn up like a rag down, just like shoved him into his chest, like what's old
Inner space.
yeah. So here's the interesting thing about this issue is that Spawn's just like, this thing doesn't seem to be very smart or in relating to Nyx.
Yeah.
Saying like she doesn't seem to really be paying attention to things that she should be paying attention to, because if they'd known, they know that I can travel in the dark, I can morph out of it, all that kind of stuff. And so he was in the creature, and apparently the creature still thinks he's in there. So they've got a little bit of an advantage on their side as he's coming out of this shadow here of this rubble. So I thought that was kind of interesting that Nyx is not really on top of her game. Maybe she's too driven by whatever she's trying to do to attack heaven to really be paying attention to anything else. That's what I kind of got out of that. Star Wars Marvel Pierce is in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you.
How you doing?
It's funny how he just kind of comes out and he's just like, hey, giant elephant guy.
Yeah.
This isn't weird. Welcome to the party. Because I don't think they met in the first issue, did they?
No, I think it's the first time that they're meeting.
Yeah, because I thought he showed up at the very end. This was after Spawn had already been picked up and shoved in the bosom of the kaiju. We will at least act as a whole. So he's coming back and doing some dominant leader stuff here. Like, get your shit together, guys. We're going to act as a team. He said, I transported from his body using the darkness. He should know I could do that, but he didn't. So the question is now, what else doesn't he know? I think it's a lot, especially when it comes to those who aren't hell spawns. You're all you'll be one to make a difference. And then we jump here and we see She Spawn, Gunslinger, and Medieval Spawn. Got some of the angels back there as well. Cygor, Curse of Spawn. Who else is in there? Redeemer, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all still trying to attack this kaiju who's got that shield up that he put up in the last issue. You also have the Americans coming in, dropping heavy artillery in this thing, and it's not doing anything as he's still going through and just destroying. Do you remember that poor family that he killed in the last issue?
God bless the dead.
Yeah, rest in peace. Very sad. Get all this. So they're trying to come up with this game plan. They've got ideas. Spawn's got ideas. And Tyler says, what do we do? He says, we alter our plans. The ones I gave you before. Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
He goes on and explains this whole thing right here. This is kind of a recap of 365, if you guys remember. He said, I thought Nyx would be more sophisticated. Big word, Al. When she constructed this monster, and she wasn't. It's not much more than just a killing machine. I saw that up close when I was inside it. It was inside me.
Oh.
You were inside me. Sorry. That was able to transport out of this easily. Tells me she's nowhere near ready for this fight. Not with you here. So he's talking to the elephant guys. Yeah, Nyx is she's in overhead. Kayla's in the house. What's going on, Kayla?
What up, girl?
SWAT team of deities. Oh, there you go. I like that.
I like that a lot.
Or better yet, hear it since he's telling the story verbally. Oh, sorry. That was not to us. Not to us. Sorry. Maybe the family will just go right to heaven and then come back as the fighting angel guys. I forgot if they can do that or not. That's a good point. Come back and defend themselves. It was sad. It was sad. It was, family. It was what? It was a mother and a father and two kids, and they just got and Spawn just let it happen too. That's what pissed me off about the last episode. Your mom's a kaiju. Yeah, he's like collateral damage,
Win some, you lose some, right?
So this, man, look at that. That's a hell of it.
That is great. That's superhero shit, man. That's comic books.
Brett, this is what Brett's bringing to the issues. Just it sucks because I know he's going up through 375 for sure is what he said. And so whether he goes on beyond that, we don't know. So
if you
right
think
now,
about it this way, Brett Booth is on probably one of the most important chapters of Spawn's like comic book tenure. Like, this is probably one of the most important arcs in his whole series.
This is, yeah, it's been revolutionizing the title, you know.
Oh.
It's taken in a lot of different directions, actually kind of in some ways bringing it back to its origin of more of a dark superhero book as opposed to the horror direction they went there for a while in the late 200s. This screams a lot more like kind of traditional dark superhero, anti-hero image stuff, you know. And Todd has, not that he's abandoned Image, but he's basically like, I'm going to do it on my own. You know, Image isn't what it used to be. There's not a shared universe. So he's created his own universe. And that's why we're getting all these characters lately in this last run, ever since issue 3, whatever. It's been a while, but we've been seeing this and it's been awesome. This stands on its own as its own universe, and it works really, really well. I at first thought there's going to be way too many Spawn variants, but the fact that you're bringing in guys like, you know, what is this character? Focus. Taylor's got this really awesome design. We still don't even know really what his power set is. You got this pachyderm coming in, doing his thing. Haunt's coming around, rocking and rolling. Like, I really enjoy this run. The universe is nice and massive right now.
I'm with you on that one.
So Spawn knows he needs to get his attention. It's still fixed on him, so he puts himself right out there with his also another just beautifully drawn panel here. I like how Brett's doing this cape a little bit more Batwings-like than we've seen in the past with like Capullo or McFarlane or anybody, the way they've drawn the cape.
Yeah.
Ever since he got his powers back, he's really been doing this kind of like spread eagle. You know what I'm saying? Full frontal.
Me of, the Spawn 3 toy where it was done.
Oh, yeah.
Just kind of extended.
Yeah, it's a great point. That is a great point. Mobig says, what happened to your giant elephant dong? That's a story for another time.
I mean, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, could be a rap album or something. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
I feel you. Everybody hit the like. Yes, please hit the like button wherever you're at. There is currently 19 people in the chat. I want to see at least 19 likes on this video. Do that for me if you could. I would appreciate that.
Please.
It says he's at the core of why it's all happening, and sadly, the reason so many have died today. And there's got to be a shit ton of people have died. Have you seen the wreckage? Look at these last couple panels as he's walking through this city, whatever city this is. He's just, you know, we saw that family die in the last issue.
God.
Yeah, there's got to be thousands of people that have died in the last couple issues.
But they're not bringing that up on the news part.
That's true. We haven't seen the news in a second. Were they in the last issue?
I thought so.
Yeah, maybe they were. It's been a second since I read it. Says his job is to keep Nick's hell and this creature targeted on him, not the innocent. Well, now, why weren't you doing that, 3 issues ago when he first started killing people? But I digress. That's a story for another time.
Yes.
For now, that works. I like this part here where we have seen the avatar that Nyx creates of her corpse self when she wants to talk to Spawn. And this is kind of, this isn't her corpse, but it's a corpse of some kind of demon. And it's interesting because it references it resembles Al Simmons' charred body as she's speaking to him. I thought that was kind of cool. I like the fact that Todd did that. It could have been another version of Nyx. Instead, this kind of is the version of what would resemble Al's charred body, except he does have a horn. So I was a little thrown off on that, but that's
a little horny.
A story for another time. Says, you can't stop all this, Simmons. The killings, the sufferings these humans are going through, it all goes away if you do your job. Or says, you can stop this. Use that energy I just showed off to awaken my giant's potential. Or awaken this giant potential. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's heaven I'm after, not earth. Well, you're not doing a good job of it, I'm saying. Save your planet. So she's appealing to him. The whole thing that we've seen out of this storyline is she needs Spawn to ignite this creature. And I guess if he does, then it's got enough power to take on heaven. They really still haven't explained exactly how that's possible, but that's what she is trying to do. So this whole play is like, let me destroy the earth, or let me destroy this planet until you do exactly what I want you to do so that I can take on heaven. Not a bad plan, I guess.
It's like, never mind. I can't go there.
No, do it. Do it. Do it.
It's like all women's motivations. It's like, why are you mad? I ain't mad. Like, all right, you know.
See, damn it! Never let a woman sit on the throne of hell. Is what the point of this whole run is.
Worst call ever.
You know,
Is that like could the same be said as not having a woman for president? Because that's the same equivalency, is it not?
Yeah, I
pretty
don't
much.
know.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me.
Canceled right now. Kayla says that's why I believe there will be repercussions for that.
I get it. Reaper, Destroyer, Concussion.
Oh, I like that. If only there wasn't this dispute with Angela, we could get Angela back. Yeah, that's what Zach was saying earlier. I think before you came in the chat, that'd be cool. It says I think it's symbolic of rebirth. The charred remains of, I guess, Al's corpse, I think is what you're saying. That's a story for another time. The official Spawn can't. Damn it, I fucked it up. I just can't read it. I can say it. Spawn Fans motto. That's true. I like that.
What is it? What?
He says that's a story for another time. That should be the official Spawn Fans motto. And I'm like, yeah, we should.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. They're pulling up the stories for another time, and maybe those stories are for another comic. Oh shit. Yeah, Mo's excited. I messed that up. Damn it. I just did all that preaching that, backfired on you guys, and I fuck it up. That's my bad. Why should I believe you, Nyx? It's interesting. He's talking to Nyx, but she's in the form of a dude's body. Symbolism?
Ooh.
2025. Because you have no other choice. And if I wanted Earth, I'd have already taken it. I want God's head, not yours. Lofty goals. Lofty goals.
I gotta be honest with so.
Tell me about it.
What is your?
All right, break it down, man. Break it down.
I know that when we read a comic series, we read the superheroes, whatever the main title is, that the main heroes have a lot of faults to them, and that they're not entirely perfect, which is great, right? And I'm sitting there thinking to myself the whole time. Alice Simmons firmly believed that the person should rightfully take the place on the throne would be Nyx. He even tells her straight up. Then he all of a sudden goes, fuck.
Bad idea.
Hell's influence is gonna overwhelm her. She can't handle. I'm like, bro, I thought you were a tactician. You thought of all these different possibilities. You probably have thought of those as well. Obviously, you weren't going to be fucking prepared to handle what she was going to become. So anytime that Nyx says what she's saying to him, she's not fucking lying, dude. I firmly believe she can fucking take him 100%. Now, granted, there's a little bit of deception. Oh, 100%. I firmly believe there's definitely some deception because she's going to trick him, which is what he fucking falls for. No, because, dude, she intended to use him as a fucking battery for that monolith, right?
But he knew it right off the bat. It wasn't even.
He fucking did it. He still fucking did it.
He hasn't done it yet.
No,
he hasn't done it yet.
I'm pretty sure last issue he swallows him or something like that.
Whoa.
No, but whoa. This is a family show.
You saying all women are succubuses?
Yeah. No, what he did was he allowed himself to be captured, but she needs him to use his necro powers to ignite this creature, which he didn't do yet. So this is what she's appealing to him right now as she comes in this avatar form of this charred demon.
Power yet,
exactly. Okay. She's still trying to convince him to ignite this creature so then she can march on heaven, which he's not doing yet. So, which right now he's playing her because he's doing this as a distraction while the rest of his team is getting ready to get in place and do all their jobs to take out this monster. Which the strategy amongst everybody works. It's pretty good. Necro, please. Yeah, Necro, please.
Wait, what? Wow.
Yeah, Kayla's saying the charred remains is a symbolism of the rebirth of Al. Mobig says Todd should hire Zach to do the side book Spawn Stories for Another Time, especially issue 1, Mystery of the Elephant Dong. I would read that,
I gotta say though, he's bringing all these new him. Honestly, firmly, it's a myth. He did a lot of these side comics, right, that have been coming out,
Yeah.
Black Ritual, fucking Curse of Shirley John. Dude, I think we should have gotten like a one shot or an issue 1 of 3 kind of thing that introduces these side characters. I like not each individual. I would mean like kind of like mini stories of these characters, kind of like the when the Spawn universe officially started right after 301 or something like that, right? They had a book which it had like 7 stories in it that was titled Spawn's Universe. So you saw all these different characters, and I think he should have done. I think it was a missed opportunity with these new characters because he could have done a lot to kind of integrate these explanations that we have to wait for the next issues already on the side.
He needs to do like an old school annual. Every year do a Spawn annual and have all these, backup stories like you're talking about with a lot of these characters. That'd be kind of interesting. Sojourner, why did I pronounce that right the last time? Says the dog never forgets.
Facts.
That is true. So he's getting his group here. He said Haunt is going to build a weapon, which is going to be actually pretty cool when we get to that. At the same time, this Tyler dude is going to disorient the enemy, and this Pachyderm is going to topple the giant. So there's their goals right there as they are being distracted. And apparently this thing is so fixated on Spawn that he doesn't even pay attention to what these characters are doing to him, which is interesting in itself. But I think that also goes back to showing you, I don't think that there's a bigger play here by Nyx. I do think that she was not ready for the throne, that the throne corrupted her, and she wasn't able to actually really handle what she's doing. I think that she's in over her head. That's my opinion. I don't think there's a bigger play here because at every turn, Al has basically bitch slapped her back. Every single turn. He got his powers back. He got her to give him his powers back, and then he promptly would just beat the shit out of her avatar and send her packing. And at this point, right now, he's in total control in this situation. She is trying to manipulate him. She's like, here, power this orb. That's all you have to do is just shoot your shoot your neck blast into my orb here, and then give me the power I need, just like a typical woman. Damn it, symbolism. Wow, Todd, you're way deeper than I thought. Now that I think about this, so she's trying to manipulate him still, and Spawn is still just playing this game firmly in control of the situation. We got our guy. The Gooch is in the house.
Yo, what's up, bro?
What is going on, brother? Good to see you, man. We miss you on the show.
Yeah.
We miss you.
Zach's fucking everything up.
Yeah, Zach comes in. He doesn't read it.
That's so bullshit. No, don't tell him that.
He's like, I read Street Fighter.
Yes, sign up for Reaper Destroyer 2, please. Everybody, we are trying to get to 1,000 signups. We are a quarter of the way there. We got a little ways to go, but share it around. Word of mouth is a big thing. Let's make this campaign absolutely as huge as we can. Let's go. If the elephant still had his dong, he would blast all over those orbs. Now we're talking. See, now we're going into directions we need to go. Black Spiders is back. Says, what up, chat? What up with you, man?
How you doing?
So she says, fill this orb with your necro power. Just a small dose of the energy born in hell. You have the one piece I'm missing.
Once they get your seed, you're fucked.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's exactly what Todd is trying to say here. Like too perfectly. 2 on the nose there, Todd.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm loving the fucking dialogue right now. I take it all back what I said earlier.
See, dude, I told you it's great. I love it.
It is so funny, dude.
And it Spawn's playing along. He says, and then you'll leave Earth if I do this. And she's like, I will.
She's like, just give me your cum. That's all I need.
Just give me a baby and I'll leave you alone.
Dude, I'm nailing it.
I'll never bother you again.
This is really a warning to young dudes when it comes to horny women.
Yeah.
Oh, that is what.
And then he follows that up. He's like, what do you do when a woman comes to you just looking for your seed? I would say like just dump it in them, but it's like, no, decapitate them.
Yeah.
It's the next thing that you're supposed to do. You just rip the head off.
You know how the 80s movies, like horror movies, they had like the premise for horror movies was like sex will kill you.
Yes.
Right? Like, I feel like Spawn
Classic.
is like 2025's version of that. He's like, sex is gonna make you fucked up. Don't become a demon. Kill
Well, that's what the darkness was all about.
Sojourner says, "Don't simp, Spawn limited supply special edition." I like that. I like that. So Spawn's not having anything of it. He says, Spawn concedes, beginning to fill the orb. Just a tip. Just a tip. See how it feels. That's exactly the game. That's the game he's playing here. Very smart on Al's part, just a tip.
Just a tip.
But then when it's nearly full,
That's
he does
never enough. Like, let's be honest. Like we've all done that. We all pulled that.
It says right here, when it's nearly full, he does the unexpected. He pulls out, at the very end, like, nope, can't do it.
Throw that away.
And what's funny is that
Al's pull-out game is strong on this, man. Shout out.
Todd's dialogue has always been extra strong and like extremely wordy and longer for explanations in all his books. So like I can imagine the descriptions that was probably going through and said he's like, shit, I gotta cut that out. Like that's too
I love this.
He was
I
like,
love it. I think it's great. I think it's great. I wasn't even thinking about this when I first read it.
No,
it just kind of popped in my head, because
Zack
he says
worse than us.
That's what it is. That is absolutely what it is. He says he knew he'd never be able to trust hell, but he's surprised that hell thought they could trust him as he pulls out and puts it on her back. That's what you do.
Right.
That's how you keep from having a baby with a woman that you don't want. The last time Spawn pulled out like that was when he was escaping hell itself. Yes, Mo Biggs. We got K. Ojo in the house. As greetings from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Nice.
Good to see you, man. Thank you for being here. Spawn is not for kids, only trick for kids. Yeah. That's what you do. Rest in peace, immortal Hulk Hogan. Facts, man.
Yes.
Absolute facts. Very sad week to lose one of my heroes. Yeah. It takes mere seconds to complete the decapitation as he's holding his head up. I actually thought that was a cool move, though. Yeah, he's holding the head up. Yeah.
He just skull fucks her.
Damn, the symbolism just keeps coming. Shout out to the ladies out there. He holds his trophy, so wherever Hell's Queen might be spying from, she'll see he's never surrendered to her wishes. That's how you make sure that you dominate in the bedroom. Shout out to Spawn.
Shout out to Spawn. King Spawn.
King Spawn.
Yeah, that's a King Spawn move.
And then he just eviscerates that head with some necro. Then he gives the neck. See, on the face. He just
right in the
necro blasted to the face. Dude, that is how you do it. All right.
That's how you finish her off.
That is it. This is a lesson in how you handle yourself.
Mm-hmm.
with the ladies. It's good. Then he does something I didn't expect. He actually jumps into the orb, which is interesting to me. He dives directly into the orb, or holding his power. So he filled up the orb almost all the way, but not all the way. And then he jumps into the orb, which is interesting. When he first did it, I was like, okay, all right. I don't really understand that, but I'm along for the ride. Let's go with it. It says, thus triggering the domino effect that the heroes hope will work. So you start to see now the other characters coming into play here after the distraction was done. The focus is going on and basically being an annoyance to this big kaiju, running around his head and everything, like it says like kind of like a mosquito or whatever. So it's distracting him. Haunt creates this giant spear, this Christmas tree looking spear. Happy Hanukkah. You know what I'm saying? Wait, that doesn't work. Christmas tree. I mean, it looks like a tree, right?
Yeah.
Looks like Christmas tree to me. Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
Hold that panel. What does that panel look like to you?
A Christmas tree.
This right here?
No, think about it. Take a look at the composition. What does that panel look like to you?
Superman Action Comics #1.
Bingo.
A little bit. I can see that.
I was going with something totally gay. But no.
Yeah. I was saying we could have gone the opposite direction.
I wasn't even thinking that.
Yeah. Spawn is like do this impression. Wait.
No,
Oh, does not do. Does this impress you? See, she's fun. Yeah. That's what it is. You gotta get the other girl's attention based on what you do to this girl. Because then she Spawn is seeing that and she's like, oh yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Great catch there.
You gotta get them to make a Facebook group about you and then just be a bitter old biddy. And
Yeah,
just
that too.
blast you. Like that's
That
when you
too.
know you succeeded. Like feminism.
So Haunt is making this Christmas tree thing out of semen and cartilage, or not semen and cartilage, ooze and cartilage. It's the biggest weapon he's ever attempted to do, to the point where he's creating this thing so gigantic it's bringing him to exhaustion. I thought that was actually kind of cool, like he's going all out for this thing, but he knows what's at risk. He pushes himself even harder, then moves on.
He's like, whee!
Says, my mission's complete. Can you do yours? So now we get back to the pachyderm, who's basically chopping this thing down like a fucking giant oak, just going to town in his legs. Says, I've been doing this for 1,000 years. You've been chopping that for 1,000 years? Holy shit, this is taking. Don't worry about me. It's like, I know what I'm doing, kid. I do like the fact that he makes his stairway so he can go up a little bit higher.
Yeah.
The strange warrior maneuvers as close as he can to one of the giant's legs, then waits. Minutes later, Spawn spreads his cape, thus giving the team the final signal as he's rolling around in this orb thing, which is it's a cool visual. I like it. And this thing just, boom, takes his leg right off. So we do see the power in this pachyderm.
Yeah.
He's no slouch, I gotta say. Then we get some awesome visual here. Look at this badass. So you got Taylor up here doing his what is Taylor doing, by the way? Flying around? I don't. Yeah, like everybody else was doing something, and then I completely forgot Taylor was even there.
It's like, take my picture, bro. It's for the gram.
So they chop the leg off at the knee. They're bringing this character down. It says Taylor flies above, forcing the monster to reach out to try to kill his opponent, and it trips him and falls him back. So that's all with his awesome power. That's all you do. Come on, man. Put a strike in there, or a blow or something. Do just whatever. She Spawn is all impressed. She's like, what's happening?
Hey.
Yeah. But there you go. Spawn's in that orb, man, looking badass. And finally Spawn back in the power orb approaches the beast, turning on She Spawn. We know they had that little moment a few issues back where Spawn snuck a kiss. And She Spawn was
She's like, I don't like black guys. And it's like, whoa, where did this come from?
Whoa.
Right?
He's like, you knew.
Yeah.
You knew when I did it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Size is in the pudding.
And she's like, later. He's like, all
Do
right.
I look like a Ken to you?
He's like, look, my wife is officially gone. He's like, I'm back on the market. Let's go.
Yeah. Swipe left.
I'm surprised he still had ooze left after filling her orb. Hey,
right?
that's what a player does right there.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's no slouch, man. Black Spider said we reading the same book. It's a very different interpretation of the book. I'll say that. Southbound Pachyderm. Let's go. Nap time. Yeah, dead nap. Right. So he falls back on this giant weapon that Haunt makes and just pierces him right through the chest. This is a badass shot. Shout out to Brett again for just doing some awesome art. I know we're having you never know what we're gonna do on this show. Tonight is it's all Zach's fault. All right. Zach comes in here high as shit and he sets the tone early on, and then we just play off of it, Yeah.
He starts mowing like a cat or whatever. And
like, meow. It's just we don't have a squirt bottle, so we can't keep him in check here. And he just sets off the entire show here. So they take this thing out in hell of an awesome fashion. Oh, I don't want to get this one. Then Spawn comes. I love this part. All right, so Spawn says, I have to do one last thing. The energy orb was meant to expand the demon's powers. I'm going to let it expand. And everyone's like, what the hell? For a different purpose. But I'll need to drain some of your power, or some of the power from each of you. So all these guys, the Pachyderm, Focus, Tyler, Haunt, they all put their hands on Spawn as he's draining some of their power so that he can take all this power and do exactly what Nyx was doing, but for his purposes now. So he explains that he needs them to be touched on each, or the arm on each of them, to turbocharge the bubble. That's a great shot. I love that.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's badass. Again, shout out to Brett, man.
You're great, bro. I love you. Thank you for being my idol.
You are a legend, my friend. Legend. You make
Thank
this
you for
book.
being my friend.
Yeah, thank you for talking to us.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. That makes
that was cool. That was cool. Remember
feel
you did
special.
that, Brett?
Sheldon Martin says, I didn't know this was going to be a birds and the bees story. It turned out to be exactly like that.
That's what we do. We're here to surprise you. We're trying to make you feel warm and comfortable and then ruin you on the inside.
What the fuck?
I don't think it was because he's black. She just doesn't like necros. Oh, God. Canceled.
Oh, God.
Why'd you make me read that?
God.
Why'd you make me read that?
Wow. Oh shit! There's any.
I should have
That's on you.
proofread that.
That's on you. Yeah, that's
it. That's
Wow.
it. Struck.
Wow.
Love Booth panels. Yeah, Booth is the man. Boom. So I need to drain some of the powers from each of you. They each touch their hands on Spawn. It's just got gay. Hey man, when you got your buddies around,
Yeah, it's not gay.
it's not gay. Thank you for the acknowledgement. Yes. Oh, from Brett? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Mo. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say that. You guys are trying to get me in trouble. I don't like it. Triggering, it got to a larger, or it gets larger and larger as he's getting this necro bomb, and you see him as he's eradicating this body and transforming it in a very cool fashion here. And it says that the orb gets smaller and smaller as it's compacting everything with this blast of energy. Then we get to this last panel here. This last panel, before I show this fully, and Zach, you're gonna love this too. Some of the best endings to Spawn books have been in this last run from 350 to now, because they always did some great cliffhangers, whether it was an introduction of a new character or whatever. Like, they ended the book very well to the point where you're like, shit, I need to read this next book. And it says, why can't I get between pages here? It says they'll never know that it's not how it was all supposed to go down, how Spawn had simply altered Hell's servant's stature. And you get this character, whoever the hell he is, so damn awesome.
Oh, badass.
This is Brett leaning right into that freaking manga anime. Sorry, Mo, for that conversation. But he is. Design-wise, this is straight up freaking anime. It says, I've been waiting for this, whoever this character is. And I don't know. I mean, it's saying that Spawn did this on purpose. This dude looks like he's right out of the pages of the Guyver. And I guarantee I guarantee you Brett was inspired, because we all know Brett likes the Guyver just like we do. And so I'm looking at this design. I'm like, this is like one of the just designs right out of a Guyver movie, comic, anime. It is so badass.
That's fucking
so badass. I don't know who it is, but this is one of my new favorite characters visually. Just look at that.
So good.
That is so fucking awesome.
I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, watch those elbows. Yeah, you even got the Guyver reverse spikes on there. Evangelion? Oh, Evangelion? Evangelion?
Yeah.
I can't pronounce things. Is that the name of the character, or are you just making stuff up there, Sheldon?
No, that's an anime.
Oh, got you. Okay, my bad.
Those skinny robot mech thingies.
Oh, okay. I'm not an expert on that. I just design-wise, I can tell. The more hands, the bigger the orb blast. That's true.
Right.
That's a great point, Rick. Yep. Gravity relies on density. Oh, let's go. By the way, chat, you guys have been very, very awesome tonight. Very, very entertaining with us tonight, dealing with our goofiness, which is all Zach's fault. But that's what this show devolves into every once in a while.
You know, sometimes we need it.
No, this was my favorite part of the book. When I got to this page, I did that page turn and I saw this and I was like, oh shit, like give me 367 right now.
Yeah.
Let's go. So awesome. So that was issue 366 spoiler review as we do all the time. This is a slow burn story. When we did that epic build up a couple issues ago, when we thought they were getting really ready to pop something off, and my whole thing is like they're building up to 375. That's just what I feel. We got 10 more issues to go until we get there. Well, less than that, but 8 more issues to go. But I think they're doing this. It's a slow burn. We dealt with this kaiju. It was a little bit different than I thought was going to happen, but now we have this creation of this brand new character. At least I haven't seen the character before. And now that's going to continue the next build. So now that Nyx has failed at what she was trying to do, guys, where do you think we're going for the story here? Because we talked about some of the plot holes that we haven't seen, when it comes to characters. We haven't seen return. We don't know what Jason Wynn's doing, what that sniper dude's doing, the vampires. We haven't seen blood.
Where's blood? Yeah.
I would say we haven't seen blood in forever.
Yeah.
So we got all these elements out there. Now that this has happened, and you've kind of forced some of the angel groups to come and fight along with Hell to fight this kaiju monster. Where do you think we're heading to the ultimate buildup, which I still think is 375?
Dude, I don't even know, because there's so much shit that's open. Like, where do you pinpoint what they're going to do next? Like, what they're going to tackle from what they have opened already? Like, do they go back to Wynn? Do they talk about the Violators' twisted sister, which I think isn't Scorched?
That could be, bringing in some of the other titles.
The cyborg angels. Like, there's so much open where, even though it's like a steady, like, burn, as you're saying, like, it's nothing really going too high, but it's a good beats and entertainment. I'm just like, what the fuck at the end of every issue? Because again, we had this new dude. Then we had Elephant. We had Snuggies last time, Snuffleupagus.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know, man. Like,
well, here's the thing too. They opened up a brand new can of worms now with introducing themselves to the world. So now the U.S. government and the other world's governments now know that these super beings, these meta characters, exist. And so now
how tax them.
Yeah, right. Now there's going to be taxes and all that kind of stuff. But like, how is that going to play into stuff? And they did a specific introduction 2 issues ago with God, Gaia, and Nyx. Right now, we've seen Nyx come into play and her plan fail. Are we going to now dive into? Is there going to be something like a short storyline in the next couple issues that's going to deal with Gaia and or the God character? That's all going to build up to 375. What are you thinking, Zach? I know you got thoughts. Even though you didn't read the book.
I want to go ahead and say that's pretty cool, but like, dude, I feel like
it's
giving away like too much of characters that I think should just stay in limbo at the moment right now. Like, those are kind of your Galactus type of characters, your Thanoses, your Doctor Dooms. You kind of like, they're plotting behind the scenes. You don't know what the fuck they're gonna do, and you don't want to explain it, because once you start explaining some of it or showing what they're doing, then it takes away the impact of like, damn, they've been plotting behind the scenes, basically. Characters you shouldn't try for.
So my question then is, do we keep going forward with a storyline, or are we going to start bringing in some of the old characters? Because we just talked about Blood. We haven't seen Blood since before everybody got their powers back, and he basically killed Spawn on a one-on-one just beat down. And that was the last time you saw Blood. That was the last time you really saw the vampires. We haven't seen Lyra, or not Angela, in a long time now, ever since that she was like all about being there with Spawn. And then basically Spawn was like, they had the whole issue where he was like, if you follow me, I will help you with your mission. If you follow me. And then the next issue, he was like, you stay here.
Yeah.
You stay here. I will handle this. So I don't know what's going on with that. And then we have all this new stuff. So you just had this massive dump of all these characters come into play here. I'm just interested. Like, this whole storyline has kept me guessing in a very good way. And we've covered it here on the show before, that I have really no idea where they're going. And we still haven't even got to that point where we see the curse, and we talk about the coming of the Lord. Remember that issue where they jumped into the future for just a little bit and showed us the ramifications of whatever's happening, so there's so much. I just hope that they I'm keeping faith that they're going to do it right and bring it all together, right? Because I feel like there's a lot of stuff just looming up in the air right now that could work out spectacularly or
Mm-hmm.
could also fail if you don't touch back on certain things that they were building towards when McConville was writing the book. You know what I'm saying? I hope there's not like this weird, Todd took back over the writing. I hope there's not like a continuity issue because of that reason.
Ooh.
Mobig says, I think that we're heading to the arc where the chick comes back to reclaim her head and sues Spawn for child support. That very well could be. Sheldon says Spawn is going a long way to impress the lady. He's going to pay for it if he gets her. Then her expectations will go up. That's a good point. That's why you just got to pull out and got to go.
Yep.
Sojourner Sunrise says that's why God made the back of the hand for. Darm X is in the house. What's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a second. There's a lot. I'm sorry. There's a whole lot to keep up with. Thanks for covering this issue. You're welcome, man. So hopefully you guys got a gist of the issue. It was a very fun issue. I enjoyed it, even though we're having a little bit of fun tonight, which is what we do sometimes when we all get together and have locker room talk. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoyed the issue. It was a good continuation of the story. I'm excited to see where we're going to go with it. I have obviously all these thoughts on where it could go, and I think we're still building up to 375. I don't think we're going to see something spectacular until that seminal, 375 issue, and then put us on the path to 400. What are you thinking, guys?
It's interesting, dude. I like
with
to.
you.
I usually have something to say, but like the way they're these last couple issues have ended, and just like leaves me in question that what big character is Todd, preparing for us, or if the character is completely new, and how big of a baddie is he building that new character up to be? Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
I'm really excited about that.
I can't say anything on this. I'm actually kind of reserved.
I like that it's like this because like leading up to like 350, like my predictions were kind of spot on. I kind of felt like the way it was going, but now I'm just kind of up. My hands are in the air. Like I really don't know, and I like being surprised with this. It's cool.
Yeah, you nailed that. The 350 line or what was going on with that. You nailed that for sure. By the way, shout out to everybody on the likes. Good job. We got 25 likes. Proud of you all. Appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know where we're going, and that's what I like about this series. And I did not expect a brand new character again, and I'm excited to see what that character is going to be. Is it going to be its own character going forward, or is it just going to be kind of a weapon avatar that Spawn is controlling now instead of Nyx? And if that is the case, is he going to use this character now to go after Nyx? Because he doesn't seem to have an issue of going after Heaven. That's never been Spawn's thing. Trying to, he seems to be wanting to stay out of that. But is he going to retaliate now and go after Nyx with this character? And is he going to invade Hell? That would be interesting if he decides that he's done with this shit and he wants to go take her off the throne. What do you think about that?
What if the last guy, the new Guyver guy, is like the condensed form of the monster into one? Like
that's pretty much what it is. Yeah. Well, right.
That's smart.
That's what that's what I gathered by him using the necro power and basically taking that big kaiju and condensing it down to this character. So I think that's the monster now in this form, but all charged up with Spawn's power. And so like, what if you take all of your team that you've got assembled right now, and you're basically like, screw this. I've been messing around with Nyx now since she took the throne. I'm done with this. Let's go invade Hell, because he knows how to get to Hell. Yeah. He knows how to get in there. And what if he takes that creature, takes everybody in there, and they run on Hell, run on the throne, just to remove her, not to necessarily take the throne, but to remove her off the throne. I mean, that just popped in my head. That could be a course they go too. I don't know. I see Zach thinking over there.
Dude, it's tough. The actions are so far. Like, Nyx is going balls to the wall, dude. I feel like whatever is going to happen to her, I don't think she's going to be alive by the end of it. She's going to die.
I honestly think that she's got. Well, I think that this version of Nyx isn't going to last. This version of Nyx has to be taken out at some point, and I think that we will get another version of Nyx, maybe closer to what she was before she took the throne. But somebody else is going to be sitting on the throne at some point. And I've always said I still have a theory that eventually it's going to be Spawn. The alley is going to sit on the throne at some point because you haven't done that yet, and that's out there. Why not? That would open up so many possibilities for storylines if he actually took the throne.
400.
That's what I'm saying. 400. Yeah. Have him take the throne at 400. Then you got 50 good issues there between when Nyx took the throne and when Spawn would necessarily take it. So I think that that's absolutely going to happen. Now, we still have Gaia. We have the character of God out there in heaven. So we have all this stuff looming about what's going to go on. But I have to imagine that Spawn is creating this character for a reason. And it's not to go after heaven. It's not to go after Green World. The only issue he's having right now, besides blood, which we don't know what's going on anymore, is with hell. So I think it's got to be a retaliation on Nyx and hell with this. So
and then we're going to get Mark Silvestri drawing 376 to 400. Then
we're going to put that into
does half of the issue, and that's when Spawn gets to take the Burger King Kids Club.
We're speaking that into existence.
Yes.
Right? Everybody, all the Spawn fans, speak it into existence. Sojourner Sunrise says, man, I jumped into the plot in the deep end. Love it. Hell yeah, brother.
Yes.
This is a good time to get into this book. That's why we started this show, was because of this run right here, starting with issue 350.
And then we'll be done at 376.
We have this, I don't know. Like, I really have to see who's taking over Spawn after Brett leaves the book, because it's got to be, I like doing the show, but the reason why I got back into Spawn was because of Brett. Yeah. And I love the story. So, who knows? Maybe the show evolves into something else, but the whole Spawn review could, it might be a limited thing once Brett leaves. I don't know.
Bean World.
What?
Bean World.
Bean World. What's that?
Larry Martyr. It's like it was one of the early Image books.
Oh, sorry. I thought you. Okay. Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, huge following.
Poacher will be an enemy now. Poacher. That's the name of the character.
Poacher. I don't even know.
That's the pachyderm. I couldn't remember it. Thank you, Sheldon. He would be an enemy now. That'd be interesting. If you're talking about like if Spawn took the throne, yeah, he probably would be, because he seems to be really much against all the gods and stuff. Yeah, like Constantine in the bathtub. Oh, I don't know what that means. Todd's just loading up his list of new characters to make more action figures now that he's done with the DC multi. Well, that's a fact. Yes, Todd's a smart guy. That is absolutely a fact. There's tons of possibilities now for all these new waves of action figures. That's going to happen. And Rick, you're going to go buy them. Don't fool me on that. I know you're going to. So, all right.
Figures are getting harder to find now.
The old ones and the new ones?
The new ones. And if you do, you're paying more than what it's going for.
Oh. I did not know that. I just have been doing the Kickstarter ones, which I still have not opened mine. They're sitting over there. Still in a box. I keep talking about doing an unboxing. I still have not done it. I need to do it.
That'll be the last show.
Maybe that will be. Yeah. The last Spawn review show will be opening up the Kickstarter. He knew how to go to hell, huh? Yeah. Well, I mean, he knows the gateway. He went to hell in issue 100. I think that gateway is still there. In the alleyways there. So I think he could get there. Like, I think he'll team up with a new monster. That's absolutely, I mean, he's going to be a big player going forward. I just don't know for what. Is it going to be for just defensive, or is it going to be offensive? Because I think Al's pretty much had it with all the shit that's going on. Ever since he's got his power, I think he's done with this shit. I think he was recognized that Nyx is probably out of control, too emotional, not thinking of the consequences of her actions. And I have a feeling that maybe he's going to go take her off the throne. That's just my thought. I like the Muse crossovers. I don't know what that is. Sean? Zach?
No,
the Muse crossovers?
There was 10th Muse.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Clarify that a little bit for me.
Yeah.
So I know exactly what you're talking about. That doesn't ring a bell. Before we go look at Type 1 and Reaper Destroyer, go around the horn. We're going to start with Sean here.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your quick review and give me a rating for this.
Okay, so still consistent, still very entertaining, beautiful art. Not a lot of big oomph, but still a good. I was very highly entertained month after month in and month out. So I give it like 8.5.
Okay, good. Hey, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. That's what I gave Fantastic Four. It's still a good rating.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Oh, okay. I gotta see it.
Zach,
Yep.
what are you thinking?
I'm totally spaced out. What was the last thing you said? Just refresh me very quickly.
You have been a very big disappointment tonight. I'm just gonna say.
What was the last thing again?
I said, give me a rundown of the book, a quick rundown of your thoughts on this issue, and then give me a rating.
Okay. All right.
The way we usually end the show, Zach.
Yeah. So the dialogue is pretty funny to me. It's cheesy as hell, but then when it started getting funnier to me, like throughout the show, I started liking it. So I can't wait to. I'll be picking up the book tomorrow to catch up reading it. So now I'll be reading it again. But yeah, I'm gonna be chuckling along the way, and then. But no, the artwork is fantastic. A lot of new characters keep getting introduced. I just wish that there was more context to these characters because they just literally show up and they're like, "Hi, my name's Paul. Let's go fight the thing." Like, "Oh, hey, Paul,
I got your back."
Yeah. It's like, "Hey, Paul, I've never met you before. Like, let's get you're now involved into my rank as a hero.
Right.
Like, let's do this." Like, and I just think that it's like super cheesy, like, or it's I don't know what he's doing. That's where I feel like a lot of the bonus books that come out would have been able to be perfect to pull off with that context. But it is what it is. Next thing you know, I don't know. I give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Because the compositions are fucking great. It's like his angles. Like you could tell that Brett has pages and pages of a scrapbook just lying all over the floor because he's trying to figure out what would be a good angle to use on a panel. And then he's like, "Nah, fuck that. Like I'm gonna go with this one." Like because each composition's got an attitude, it's got a mood to it that really just conveys perfectly what the issue's trying to do. For example, like they cut the monster's foot off, like, and then he falls down, but the way that he has the composition kind of weighed down the double page spread is if the panels themselves are kind of crunching in downwards, as if
good storytelling.
The panels themselves are kind of like getting squished by his weight, and then the way the villain gets introduced, where they there's always like a different way that people just run to, like, what's the best way to bring in a new character that's a villain? And he's like, "Nah, fuck it, I'm just gonna have him stand over tall, over Spawn, profile view. That's gonna work." And it does. It fucking does. So
I was just gonna say, I mean, yeah, no, I get what you're saying for it. Oh, give me a rating. Oh, you gave me a rating. 8. Okay. So we got 8.5. We got 8. Sojourner says, I mean, if Spawn met Constantine, since they both know how to go to hell. I get what you're saying. Do a crossover with those characters. So my thought process on this, it was a good. What are you saying, Mo? Will Zach's rambling ever end? That's a story for another time. My thought process on this is of two different minds. It's kind of similar to what we've been getting over the last couple issues. It's a slow burn story. Nothing significant happened in the story, but it was still fun. It was still good. The art was amazing, and you just had that great cliffhanger, introducing this new character that just looks awesome, which makes me want to really go out and get the next issue as soon as it drops. So I'm going to be generous with this. I'm giving it a 10.
A 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
Mostly because I wanted to play that clip there because I love it. So I'm going with a 10 just based on the excitement of where we're going and the fact that I could sit here after the show and come up with all these thoughts of where we might be going and start kind of, just going over like potential storylines and everything. So I'm going to go with a 10 for this issue. And we got a Brett Booth cover, so that goes into the rating system as well. Even if it's a reused version of a cover we've already gotten a couple times, I'm still going with the fact that we got a Booth cover. So, yeah, I'm going with 10. Shouldn't we get more Malbolgia soon? Maybe a tease for his return. That would be cool. I do think it's a character they should bring back.
Yeah,
He's been gone for 200 episode 200 issues now, almost 200 issues. If he came back at 400, there you go, Darm.
No, 250, 260, whatever this is. It was 100 when he died.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. Yeah, my bad. See, I'm losing track. What if, and then we'll look at the campaigns and we'll wrap up the show. But what if, yeah, he came back and took the throne? What if this was all a big old ploy, a big plan of Malbolgia coming back anyway, and eventually you get him back on the throne? That would be cool too. That would be cool too. I'd be down with that.
I wouldn't even know what to say to that.
This cliffhanger should have had Zack. When Zack was about to fill the orb, will he pull out on time? Then call the issue Spawn and Spray. I like that. I like that. Oh, Spray and Pay. Sorry. You were saying Spawn, not Zack. Oh, so that wasn't even about Zack. Oh, man. I thought that was I was all excited about that. Did they say what happens when the dead people? Oh, wait. Did they say what happens when the dead people die?
They're dead.
They're dead. I'm assuming they go to heaven or hell within the way that the Spawn universe works. But yeah, no, I mean, they didn't say anything about like all the people that died within the city over the last couple of issues. And I thought I butchered my comment. No, I butchered your comment because you butchered your comment. That's how that works. By the way, Mo Biggs is sitting in first place, about to go get his 5th victory and start pulling away from the pack here. So shout out to Mo Biggs. We have a book called Type 1. We are creators on this platform as well. We do our own books. If you guys read Spawn or any of the books that we cover on this channel, you guys are going to love this stuff here. We have Sean Arendt's Type 1. Sean, take it away.
Yeah, an action and adventure tale with real-life implications that faces off against terrorists from the past. Find out why the mysterious Type 1 armor chose Thomas DeHart and what connection it has to the 9 Lords of the Night from Mayan and Aztec lore, and why Thoth of Anunnaki created these safeguard armors centuries ago to protect us from false gods and beyond. All in the pages of Type 1. Don't be a bum back, Type 1. I got some dope variant covers, some great friends. I'm wrapping up the book right now. Should be done within the next few weeks. We're going to print September 15th and then shipping out after whatever comes back. But we're almost done.
Hell yeah.
This is the one of many. I'm really excited to get this out to everybody's hands, get your thoughts, your opinions, and then go to issue 2, which I'm already have written out now. And yeah, man, it's been a blast. So if you haven't yet, please share it out. Purchase a copy for a child with type 1 diabetes. You'll donate 2 copies. We'll send you a metal trading card. Eventually, we'll update this whole thing. It'll be a party. Life's been busy. Don't tell you. But we'll get there. Yeah. We'll get there. And yeah, man, thanks everybody that's had my back. I appreciate you.
Yeah, 100%. And also, you got to tell, get Mark to do some updates.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
On the campaign. Get that out there because there's a lot of things happening. I think if people don't just necessarily watch this show, I think they need to know as well. And I think there's a lot of stuff on this campaign that's going to be awesome. So
well, that's their problem. They need to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, UJIS, Pornhub, XTube, all of them. That's where I'm at.
Don't forget X Hamster.
I'm there.
I'm there's a super chat, motherfucker.
There's a super chat, motherfucker. There's a super chat, motherfucker.
Oh shit!
There's a super chat, motherfucker.
Okay, come on, StreamYard. You don't need to put that on repeat every single time. I shouldn't have to turn that off every time I want to use something.
Yes.
Rick Saylor, member of the channel, for $5 says, "Don't be a bum." Back Type 1.
Yes,
thank
sir.
You, sir.
Thank
for $5.
you, brother.
Appreciate
Thank you.
Sniped. I like that.
I'm with it.
Sheldon says, "Sean, this book is going to be fucking good, man." Yes.
Appreciate it, brother. I hope so. It's turning out to be great.
Yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. You guys are going to love it. Love it. I said it for every dollar.
Nice.
I like that. Nice. I like that. I have a book called Reaper Destroyer. Issue 2 is in the sign-up phase right now. It's also pinned up at the top of the chat. If you guys haven't yet, please go and sign up. It's completely free to sign up, and you'll be kept on all the updates of what's going on with this. This says beautiful Brett motherfucking Booth cover. Artist of Spawn, dawning and gracing the cover of this book, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. We also have a variant cover of Oliver Isabedra, which I do have the colors for this. It's being tweaked a little bit before I show it off, but this looks absolutely amazing. Oliver is one of the best indie artists right now.
Yeah.
In the indie scene, I would say.
Or even just the arts. Like, he's just fucking vicious.
Yeah. This is a action fantasy series with elements of horror. Follows the story of two main characters, Matthew Walker and Apophis. One man, one made of spirit, all trapped inside a supernatural suit of armor and forced to play an end times style game by the ruling immortal elites known as the Elder Sons. Issue 2 is after Apophis has been revealed as the entity tormenting Matt. Matt finds himself trapped in a foreign land known as the Veiled Dimension. We are going to be going a little bit more into the fantasy realms with the next book and really kind of diving into that. I've been drawing it. It's going really good. I'm having a blast doing it, and I think it looks awesome. I think anybody that got the first issue, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at where we're going here in the second issue, because I'm trying to go in a different direction. Like, if you like Spawn, you like the darkness, you're going to like this book, hands down. But we're also trying to do stuff to set this aside and make it separate from that kind of world, so that we're not just giving you the same old thing over and over again. Reaper Destroyer is something brand new, and it's going to be amazing. Let me show you guys the cover real quick to the Brett Booth, the full-on cover, because I love it so much, and it looks absolutely badass. Inked by Marlo Aquiza, who is the inker on the book. I get to work with one of the best inkers, in my opinion. I mean, Sean, you were saying this the other day when you were looking at some of his work. I mean, he's rivaling some of the guys that we always talk about here on this show with Matt, Matt Bat Banning and Joe Weems. I mean, Marlo's, the work he's doing right now is impressive.
Can I say what I said?
Yeah, tell me what you said. Tell him.
Yeah, I think he's doing a way better job than Bat did on issue 1.
Damn, now that's some high praise. That is some high praise, and I agree. I absolutely agree. Some of the pages that he's been turning around have been awesome looking at. I'm about to send out a couple pages that I can't wait to see what he does with them, because he's just, I mean,
he's just
awesome
so talented, so great. Just, yeah, it's a joy to be able to work with guys that we grew up with admiring. You know, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's humbling. Yeah, it's a straight up honor to be able to work with these legends. Paul Acevedo's in the house. What's going on, man?
Hey, Paul, how you doing, buddy?
That Isabedra cover is crazy how good it is. I know, man. Wait till you see the colors.
Wait till you see them.
The colors on Oliver's cover are insane. Shout out to Dave Kemp. You know, one of the Kemp brothers, you know, Spawn colorists over the years, just doing some fantastic work. He turned in the Oliver Isabedra cover the other day. And again, like I said, I have a little bit of tweaks that need to be made before I want to show it off. But man, I saw that and I was just like, dude, I thought the Brett Booth cover was awesome, which it is. But I saw Oliver's cover. I was like, man, this book is going, in my opinion, going to have some of the best covers of the year on this campaign when we launch, hopefully in September or around that time when we launch this book. I think it's going to have some of the best covers. I haven't even done a cover yet. I'm almost to the point where, like, do I want to do one? Do I want to even try to grace?
I mean, come on.
I got to. It's my own book. I'm going to. You know? Yeah, I'm protesting a little bit too much. I'm definitely doing a cover, and it's going to be fucking awesome. Rick Saylor says, Joe, we might need to do some chrome on this cover. Dude, I would love that. If this campaign were to do what the last campaign did, then plus, last campaign did 75,000 plus on the funding. If we were to hit that 100,000 mark or more, I would really think about, depending on how much it costs, trying to get into the chrome cover game with some of these covers on this book, or at the very least foil.
Oh,
because
dude,
you know what I'm saying?
Fucking love a foil.
Yeah. At the very least foil, because the artwork on these covers are absolutely amazing. And you guys, I mean, you guys haven't even seen a lot of the interiors of the book either, which is just are going to be fantastic. Speaking of which, let me I'm gonna show you guys. If you guys haven't, if you've been following the channel, then maybe you, or if you haven't been following the channel, maybe you missed this. Let me bring it up real quick. And this will be the last thing, and then we're gonna get out of here because I gotta get to I work for a living. I gotta get up in the morning. It's damn hot out here. I gotta say, I don't know where you guys are at, but where I'm at,
it's ball thirsty hot.
it's stupid hot. stupid hot. And that's what I deal with. But this is inks by Marlowe, pencils by me, inks by Marlowe, page 1 of Reaper Destroyer issue 2. This is just a scanned version. Obviously, all this shit's gonna be cleaned up. It's gonna be colored and all that. I'm gonna be sending this to Dave here shortly in the next probably a couple weeks here with a couple other pages to start getting colors on. But yeah, this is a preview. If you guys are new to the channel, if you're watching this for the first time, I am M Sonntag. I'm the creator and artist of a book called Reaper Destroyer, and we have issue 2 right now in the signups. It is linked down below. It's pinned up in the chat. Please go sign up for that. But this is the inks for page 1, and my God, did they come out?
It doesn't even look like your art.
I know. I think I've
Like,
stepped up a little bit. Yeah.
Well, you have. Like, I'm making no bones about that. But like, what you and him do together, like it's a different artist.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like it's phenomenal.
Well, it's interesting because I did a lot of experimenting in the first issue with style, and I got kind of an idea of what I wanted to do solid for this issue, and it's come a lot easier with this issue this time around. The things I want to do stylistically, what I'm trying to do, also with the inker that I'm working with, knowing what he can do on his end, it allows me to kind of, when he and I sit down or we talk, text back and forth about what we're looking to do, and I'm like, I got ideas of what I'd like to see him do. I'm like, hey, this and that, and we've got a great idea of what we're doing stylistically with this book, where we're going, and that wasn't something we had in the first book. The first book was establish the characters, get the crew together. Some of the crew, left, and I had to find other people to come in and do work.
New crew.
This is completely different this time around. Yeah. This is completely different.
Back of my truck.
Yeah, I actually get to, we have a game plan going in, exactly what we want the tone and feel of this book to be. And
it'll be good
Marlo
consistency.
is killing it. Yeah, consistency is a bigger one with this. Like I had 6 inkers, I think, on the first book, including myself. And I don't want that again. I want to do just me and Marlo, or just, maybe I ink a couple pages here or there. But no, it's looking absolutely awesome. I can't wait for you guys to actually read this book. It's going to be coming out a lot faster than the last book came out. I guarantee that right now, especially since I am almost done with page 4 and I'm just cruising along with this. So I feel like we're going to be able to turn this around really, really quick. It's hot as here. Yeah. Fuck, dude, the heat is ridiculous. I work all day in this heat. Me too, man. I work in a building with no air conditioning. This weather is making me a crabby old man. His ball sticking to your knees weather. That's a fact, man. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chrome. All right, guys. We are going to Oliver. Yeah, follow Oliver, guys, on X. He does a lot of work. I've got him on a project he's working on right now that we're going to launch next year. He's working on a project now with Phil Diaz that looks amazing. If you check out some of that art, that looks beautiful. He did a story in one of the supplemental books for Reaper Destroyer issue 1. Go follow him. Give him a like. Do it. Getting that Florida heat. Yeah, we are getting a lot of humidity up here, which is just, it's been killer. It was 95 degrees today in Michigan, and it was I don't even know what the humidity level was, but it felt like you were just walking around in water. Time for the Kickstarter. I want to do a Kickstarter for issue 1. I don't know when that's going to be right now. I'm running out of time for when issue 2 is going to come out, but we will probably be doing a follow-up or second chance issue 1 on Kickstarter at some point. If not, I might have some exclusive covers, because I have an Isaac Bell cover that was supposed to be the Kickstarter exclusive. If I don't get to it this time around, it'll probably be an exclusive on the website that I'm designing. We'll probably drop here in a little bit. I am talking to a t-shirt company right now, and as soon as I get that shit all figured out, I'll probably drop the website where everybody can get back issues of Reaper Destroyer, exclusive covers, all that kind of stuff. And if you are a member of this channel, you will get discounts on the website. I'll just say that. So
what?
Shout out to, yes, that's how we do it around here.
I want a discount.
Let's go.
What you got?
I mean, all my buddies will get discounts anyway. That's just how keep that down. But yeah, if you're a member of the channel, we're going to give you guys discounts for just being a member of the YouTube channel.
Nice.
Reaper Destroyer on Kickstarter. That's a story for another time. All right, everybody. Shout out. Oh, no way. Moho. Rick took over the #1 spot.
Ooh.
I was just about to give a shout out to Mo Biggs for winning his 5th victory. And I looked up and I just saw that Rick Saylor took the #1 slot. So Yes. So I mean that's
crazy.
He said, yeah, he got it with a super chat. That might be it. The super chat might count. I don't know. I don't know how YouTube counts it or keeps track of it, but
Or do it.
I was just wink wink. But no, okay. I think this gotta go to Rick Saylor because, like I said, when we end the shows, whoever's got the number one, Rick Saylor's at number one right now. So shout out to Rick Saylor for coming a last minute victory right there. Really, shout out, man. Shout out. Absolutely, KO Joe. Thank you for coming. Appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
Appreciate the chat. You guys have been amazing as always. Thursday night we will be doing odd stuff at 8 p.m. or thereabouts. We're going to be looking at. We're going to be talking about the San Diego Comic-Con announcement of the New Darkness series that's coming out, written by Mark Silvestri and drawn by Ed Benz, which I think could probably be the best Top Cow looking book that they put out in years. So we're going to talk about that.
Yep.
Probably for a while. Yeah, it's been a while. So we're going to talk about that on Thursday. We're also going to go over Batman 161 as well, just kind of mash that all together since Sean's going to be off next week and get that taken care of. So the Ronan Joe show Sunday at 8 or 10, depending. It all fluctuates with my personal life. That's kind of what I've been noticing lately. Like the times that the shows happen are going to be within an hour of each other. And then be back here next Monday or next Tuesday for the Spawn review. If Zach's here with me, because I know Sean's not going to be. So if I'm not the only one,
I'll be here next week.
Okay, we will do it.
He's like, don't forget about me. He's like that big fluffy animal from Labyrinth, where it's like, what about me?
Just do me a favor though, Zach. Next time, just read
the
what
book.
we're gonna talk about.
What the? Right, I'll tell my comic shop, don't fuck up next time.
That's what you got to do.
That's their one job.
That's their only job.
That's their only job.
Yes.
Yeah. Make it work.
I can old comics all day. I just work here.
Rick Saylor said my mom said I was a winner 47 years ago, and she was right. And this proves it. It took to this moment, but you can officially now give her a call and say, "Mom, I did it. I won." Hail the panel, hail the chat. Yes, sir. We're going to get out of here. See you guys all later. I'll say this as I do all the time. Be good to each other. Take care of one another. And as always, picture me naked. Talk to y'all later. Peace.
What the hell are you? Spawn. You sent me to hell, Jason. I'm here to return the favor. I'm feeling strange, trapped in the grave.